Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you and unboxing the latest Louis Vuitton handbag that I purchased. This is a handbag I said I would never buy. And that's how I'm going to start this video off, is tell you I said I would never buy this handbag. We'll delve into those reasons, but I also want to give you the reasons as to why I decided to pick this handbag up and why I think it's going to serve a very practical, useful function in my daily life. So welcome if you are new. If you're here because you like to watch luxury style videos, I do have other handbag unboxings and reviews and comparisons. I will add this video to that playlist and link it all in the description box, but feel free to just kind of go around on my channel. I post all different kinds of content. And so without any further chit chat, because I'm very long-winded, let's get into this. So you're probably familiar with Louis Vuitton packaging. If not, they come in very beautiful bags. They also come boxed up. I have already been using mine, but I did want to just take the liberty to show you it comes in a really nice box with a ribbon and all that jazz. I'm just going to skip that actual unboxing because I think those are boring to watch. I'd rather just get into the meat of the subject. The handbags also come with very nice dust bags. I don't currently use them because I have my handbags stored in a closed cabinet, and so I don't need those bags. So the bag that I picked up is the Neverfull in the MM size in the Damier Ebene print. I love the checkerboard, and coincidentally I just learned recently that I don't know if it's just the word Ebene or Damier Ebene that means checkerboard in French, and so I was like, oh. But I love the understatedness of this. It's not the monogram print, so it's not screaming branding. I feel like this more subtle pattern goes with a lot more outfits, and we're gonna delve into all the specifics of why I chose that bag in a minute, but I want to touch on why I wasn't going to buy this bag. One of the main reasons I wasn't going to buy this bag is because I'm not really a big tote handbag kind of girl. However, I am going to be doing some traveling in the very near future, and I literally had no bag that I could bring on the airplane to house extra snacks and waters and my kids' iPads and the chargers and me a book and all those things. I had nothing. And I'm at the point in my life where, yes, I could go out and just buy an inexpensive handbag, but I've done that in the past and I've never used it again. And I would really rather save for something I've been really wanting and have less, but have more of the things that I really enjoy, because I will use things more if I don't have all of these options, right? And so if I buy a handbag for a one-time use, then that's all it ever occurs, and then it just creates more clutter, and I just recently decluttered and so on and so forth. I found that I really did need to have a tote style handbag in my collection that I could use for traveling. And even recently I've been using this for about the last 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, it's so great to be out with the kids and they're handing you stuff, or you need to bring extra things. But I'm a small handbag kind of girl, but I'm kind of seeing a real purpose, at least when the kids are not in school, to have a little bit larger handbag when I'm out with them. My other thought process on this for not wanting to pick up the handbag was that it's very popular. It's not a unique style handbag. It's not something that you're going to be one of walking down the street. If anything, when I am out in public with this, I see it over and over and over again. Now, there are slight variances, and they do come in different prints and inside colors, and that's how you can kind of personalize it and make it yours, or even add a little bandeau such as this. That makes it a little bit more unique. But what really sold me on the bag in the store is how you can cinch the sides and make this handbag a completely different shape. I cinched this handbag when I got home. I added on my bandeau, and I felt like I made the right decision. I love the shape of this handbag when you cinch it in. I feel like it just elevates it. It just instantly goes from a very casual bag, which is how I primarily wear it. But when I'm going to church on Sundays, I kind of like to have, I'm dressed up. I kind of like my handbag to be a little bit more dressy looking. And I feel like cinching in those sides just does the trick. I feel like a really nice handbag just ups the ante in your presence, in your outfit, and what you're portraying to the world. All of these handbags I do plan on passing down to my daughter, maybe my granddaughter someday. And so a lot of the ones I've collected so far are just kind of more classic lined. Now, this is not a classic handbag per se, but it's a very functional, useful, practical handbag, and I think that's what has made it very popular, because it's just a shape that goes with any outfit that you're wearing, from very casual t-shirt and jeans all the way up to maybe an elegant dress. Like I said, cinch in the sides, and I just think it automatically takes on a little bit more of an elegant shape and feel. I wasn't going to get this handbag because I just felt like everybody had it and it was popular. And not everything that's popular is popular because it's good. Sometimes we buy things, we follow the crowd. You buy it, you test it out for yourself. It was a popular item, and we know this from, say, makeup. From a makeup perspective, it's a popular item. You try it, you don't like it for yourself, but people just keep blindly buying it, and in turn it becomes popular. Not necessarily great, but I think this is the exception to that rule, and I think this is popular because it is such a great, useful bag. Now, the price point on this, it's one of their more, air quotes, affordable luxury handbags, but price per square foot on this, I like to speak of it in terms of that, or even price per use, you're probably gonna find you're reaching for this a lot. I already think that this is gonna be a top contender in some of my favorite Louis Vuitton handbags. But also, you not only get the handbag, but it comes with a second insert that you can use as a clutch. So if you were traveling, you can use this as, like, you know, your travel portion, and then you're just going out for the evening, throw your ID, a lip gloss, you know, your wallet or something like that in this, and it can operate as its own separate handbag within a handbag. So why I settled on this particular one was I love the Damier Ebene. I love the brown and the lighter brown kind of combo here. I love that it's not screaming branding. It's more subtle. Of course, you can add on your own little bag charms or whatever. I kind of love just the whole bandeau thing. I have my eye on like a summer one, but this is one that I had bought last fall, and it actually, you know, translates perfectly for me. The interior, I decided to go with the red over the light pink. I'm not really a pastel girl. I wear a lot of red. I own a lot of red. Red just makes a lot of sense for me. I also was very concerned about the lighter interior getting dirty. I am careful, but I'm not like babysitting this. Like, I don't want to worry about, you know, marks and stuff. And when you're spending this price point, I just wanted it to last a really long time and look good while lasting a really long time. And so I settled on the red interior. It does have the zippered pocket here, which is a pretty good size. What did I put in there? Oh, I have my keys in there, and that would serve a purpose for like maybe some discreet items, or I don't know. It's a pretty good size, actually. Watched a lot of videos on the Neverfull, and I guess once you get your hands on it, you kind of can then get a better grasp of the size of this. I settled on the size of this one because I thought that the GM was huge. Huge, like beach bag huge, and on a daily basis that is ridiculous for me. Just way too much size. Not only that, even if your bag is bigger, right, and it can hold more, apparently, like air quotes today, you are still adding all that weight to your shoulder. So to me, sure, you have a bigger bag, but now it's uncomfortable to carry because you've just added so much more things to it. And I love how the I am 5'4" for reference, but I love how the for my stature, it just makes sense. Like, it's comfortable over the shoulder, you know, and if you weigh it down, you're gonna have this digging into your shoulder no matter what. Even if you got the other print, which had the vachetta leather, which I didn't get the monogram because I did not want to mess with vachetta leather. It's just, and I'm not a really big fan of it. I think on some bags it looks pretty, but it's not like my go-to. I like this treated leather, this more carefree, and I'm all about that carefree. And even if you're carrying it like on the crook of your arm, I just feel like this size on my frame just makes a whole lot more sense. The strap drop on this is pretty comfortable. I'm gonna do a full review down the road. So this is just initial use thoughts. I've had it for a couple weeks now, and so this is just first initial thoughts. Another thing I was a little bit concerned about, and why I never wanted to purchase this handbag, was because of security. It's an open handbag, right? It does have this little clasp here where you can clip it, and that does keep it pretty closed. And if it's on your shoulder underneath, you know, it's pretty closed. I mean, you would feel if someone were to come up behind you and try to sneak your arm in. Let me tell you, you can feel those little kid hands trying to reach into your handbag while you're distracted at the checkout trying to grab your phone, right? You can feel it. So I kind of felt like, well, you know what? I was always really concerned about not having that closure, but quite frankly, just that clasp alone, it really does. It kind of leans in. It keeps it pretty secure. One of the things a lot of people enjoy about a tote is the easy access function though. So having it open like this, if you're just, you know, have it sitting by your side and you're just gonna kind of reach down and grab something, that is a nice feature. It would be annoying to have to bend down, unsnap, or unzip something every single time. I think this red color is going to be very easy to keep clean, as I already mentioned. But one of the review videos that I was watching, and I was just randomly clicking on reviews of, people sharing their use and, how they feel about having this handbag after many uses, is some people were saying how these hooks would rub on the lighter interior and leave little marks. And I could see how that could be possible. I just wear a lot of red. I wear red lipstick, I wear red accessories, I wear red shoes. And for me, it was kind of a no-brainer. And I just think the red is very beautiful against this darker color. I thought that the lighter pink wasn't the best match, in my opinion, against a darker tone. Now, it does pop more. It does create a higher contrast, but I just don't wear a lot of lighter colors either in clothing. I wear a lot more saturated hues and a lot more, dark navies and darker clothing. And so I was concerned a little bit about color transfer. Like I said, I didn't want to mess around with the vachetta leather. And I just liked the little bit more understatedness of this print. So as far as what's inside, like I said, it sold me on the fact that you basically get 2 handbags in one, because this you can absolutely use as a sole handbag. You could use this as a going out evening clutch within this handbag, so it's like great for travel. And like I said, travel was one of the main pushing reasons as to why I needed a tote style handbag. So I have this little thing in there, just real quickly. I have a thing of different lip glosses and hand creams. I have my sunglasses. I have my larger zippy wallet. And then I have my little mini pochette in here. And then I have a book that I'm reading, and then my phone. And lately I've even been carrying my day planner. And yeah, this is a little weighty. This is a little heavy. The reason some of these things are in here is because I've been out and about a lot more recently and needing to carry more. Down the road, I'm gonna do a full review of this after I've really used it for a while. Coming up, I do need to do a full review on my Speedy B25. I've kind of done and touched on a lot of things about owning that handbag, but we're coming up on 2 years. And about 2 years is when I like to really delve into it, because I've really had the time to use it in several different situations, scenarios, outfits, circumstances. And I feel like after I've really had the time to use the bag, get to know it a little bit, that just makes a whole lot more sense to have a better, well-rounded opinion of the bag's functionality, usage, longevity, and the wear and tear. So I'm so excited. I really am happy with this handbag so far. I am glad I decided to go to the store and just kind of try the different ones on, get some different opinions on it, watch a wide variety of reviews. I hope this has helped some of you out if you were searching for reviews on this handbag, or should I get this handbag, my thoughts on it. We can start a conversation below. Let me know how you feel about the Neverfull and the MM size, or maybe you have the PM size or the GM size, maybe you have a different print. Let's start a conversation below and perhaps help more viewers out in their search for their next perfect handbag. Don't forget to check out all of my other Louis Vuitton related content here on my channel and other handbag reviews and comparisons. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping today. Please subscribe on your way out. I would love to have you here, and I hope you have nothing short of a fabulous day. Bye guys.